Good morning, everyone. It's Roman Rich here in California. I'm at the Cajon Pass. This is home of Route 66, and this is the final descent down into San Bernardino Valley. You'll come through the desert, the Mojave Desert, and you'll hit this treacherous pass, and then it's down into San Bernardino. And I'm here to kind of bring it to you and explain just briefly a few things. This is a major thoroughfare for lots of traffic, both vehicular and railroad. Right now I see 2 or 3 trains right in front of me going up through the pass, and we'll start there. So off in the distance, it's pretty windy out, but off in the distance you can see the trains. There's one coming down and there's one going up. You know, and while I'm up here, I like to think about the men and the power that it took to conquer this summit. There's a 3rd train right down there following the next one. You know, there's hardly a flat spot to be seen if you take away all the roads and the rails. You know, they had to camp out here and work this land manually by hand and with mules. Hard to make this happen. I apologize for that delay. I'm doing this from a phone, and this is all new to me. You know, somebody sends me a text message or a phone call and it interrupts me, so it pauses the video. But anyway, I think about the guys that came out here and had to work this mountain by hand, and I just, wow, what an amazing accomplishment. So you're probably thinking, all right, Rich, where's Route 66? Okay, well, Route 66 is right in front of me, actually, and it also happens to be right behind me. There's 2 alignments. One was built in 1915. Well, for you history buffs out there, you'll say, well, Route 66 wasn't around in 1915, and you would be correct. There was a road that came through. They did it in 1915, and they actually paved it with a quartz macadam style of asphalt, and there's still sections of that available. It's a really shiny white rock. And they basically pasted it together with this macadam asphalt, this really gooey, molasses-like substance. And it's some of the first paving we saw in the United States. But anyway, Route 66 is right down there, and that's the 1915 section. There's some of that old 1915 quartz pavement down there. That little white strip you see, and it would come down, and it would hook and turn and just follow my finger. My camera's following my finger, and it would come right down through here. There's a couple of little guard posts, guardrails still in place. You're not going to be able to see them from the phone. Happens to be one right about there where my finger is. And then it would come around, skirt around this, and finally would skirt around here and go around that hook, and then down the pass all the way down to where those trains are at. Quite an impressive feat. Gotta hand it to those guys. I'm in construction, and I just couldn't imagine doing all this with mules and manual labor. While we're at it, before I keep going, do me a favor and share this in all of your little venues and groups, and hit the like button, subscribe if you're not one of my subscribers already. I'm going to take you over and show you where the new section of Route 66 is. The last section that was around before the interstate took over and replaced everything, and you have seen some of the interstate. So the other section, you'll see the vehicles passing through there. That's not 66, but just on your screen right there where my finger is, there's a cut right there. That's the newer section of Route 66, and it goes on through and kind of follows a similar path as the interstate. The interstate just kind of skirts it a little bit, and you'll notice the interstate here is split. So right now we're looking at westbound traffic. If I turn around and look south, we're looking at eastbound traffic. Pretty cool stuff. This is a nice peaceful area, and again, there's your westbound traffic kind of snaking back around. But just look at the beautiful mountains. Cajon Summit, Cajon Pass. Forgive me, locals, if I screw something up. I'm from Missouri. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I love it up here. It's absolutely magnificent, and I hope to bring you some more. If you want to see some other of my videos, I do post some on Facebook. I know a lot of you guys don't like Facebook, and I'm trying to appease a lot of different audiences. I think Facebook has a little bit of a conflict with YouTube sometimes, so I'm trying to delve out good stuff to everybody as much as I can. So I'm Roman Rich. Go your own way. Share my stuff, please. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys a little later. Beautiful.